Welcome to our video on how to save yourself time, money, and mental peace by letting go of certain aspects of your life. In today's fast-paced world, we often find ourselves entangled in commitments, habits, and obligations that drain our resources and add unnecessary stress to our daily existence. But what if I told you that quitting, in some cases, can be a powerful and liberating choice? In this video, we will explore the art of saying no to the things that no longer serve us. Let's take back our time and regain financial freedom, as well as experience the peace that comes from simplifying your life. So let's dive in and learn how to unlock the doors to a more fulfilling and stress-free existence. Welcome to the Health How-To channel, where we talk about some great life hacks and easy tips to achieve better health. Please subscribe and share what you quit to save yourself time, stress, and money so that we can all benefit in our own personal journey to better health. And check out parts 1 and 3 of this video series for more tips. Let's start off by quitting certain rituals. Just because you've done something all your life doesn't mean you're obligated to continue them. Or just because you've been taught to do something a certain way within your family unit doesn't mean you have to do the same thing as an adult. Traditions, for example, can be a wonderful way of passing down customs and beliefs to each generation, but not if they don't serve you or if you no longer feel any joy from doing them. Here are a few rituals and traditions that you can consider quitting. Number 1, quit making elaborate holiday meals. Are big holiday events stressful for you? Do you have to plan your menu weeks in advance? How about cutting yourself some slack and making a couple of your favorite signature dishes and then ordering takeout along with it? You can buy family platters, gravy, appetizers, and desserts. You don't need to make everything from scratch. Or you can start a new tradition of going out to a restaurant and coming back to your home for dessert and coffee. Nobody expects you to be Martha Stewart, and she has a team that does all the decorating and cooking anyway. Number 2, stop holiday or seasonal decorations. Again, this may seem a little grinchy, but you don't have to decorate for every holiday if you don't actually enjoy it. It's okay to keep things simple and just enjoy displays at stores or admire other people's houses. Imagine not having to drag out the Christmas tree, put up lights, or Halloween decorations each year. And don't forget about all that time you'll save from not having to put it all away. Number 3, stop buying holiday gifts. I realize this is a touchy subject, but if you have a large extended family or lots of friends, buying birthday and holiday gifts can be stressful and expensive. Consider having a talk with the family to see if others feel the same way. Chances are nobody enjoys having to find the perfect gift for each of their 20 cousins. Maybe start a new tradition of drawing one name from a hat or eliminating Christmas stocking presents, using the money towards a fun experience or weekend getaway, or only buying gifts for kids under 12 or limiting it to one gift per person. Number 4, stop strenuous workouts that cause pain. We know that saying, no pain, no gain, is often true. But if a workout is consistently causing pain every time you do it, it's time to rethink this activity. Sometimes your anatomy or fitness level doesn't quite match the workout you see other people doing. If you're really intent on weightlifting a certain amount, for example, seek professional guidance on your form, speed, and frequency. Number 5, quit playing a sport when you keep getting injured. Just because you've been playing soccer since you were a kid doesn't mean you have to keep playing as an adult with those same buddies, especially if it hurts your knees. If you truly still love a certain sport, try a less competitive league, or consider changing the sport if you want to maintain your fitness level. Trade tennis for pickleball, trade downhill skiing for cross country, downgrade running to brisk walking. It's all good. You can still get that target heart rate zone minus the prolonged suffering from repetitive injuries. Number 6, quit washing clothes after each wearing. Some clothes really do need to be washed after they're worn, like exercise clothing, kids clothing, or if you won't be wearing it anytime soon. But for all other clothes like sweatshirts, jeans, or dress pants that aren't visibly dirty or smelly, don't have to wash them. In fact, by not washing them as frequently, you can help preserve the integrity of the fibers and keep them looking nicer for longer. If you're really worried about bacteria, you can run a steamer over them. Number 7, stop making things from scratch. Did you grow up making tomato sauce, sausages, preserves, dumplings, and wine from scratch? True, it does taste superior, and there is a certain sense of satisfaction that comes from being together as a family to make traditional foods. But it's okay if you don't want to do it every year. There are a lot of good selections from grocery stores. Look for items that aren't loaded with preservatives, artificial flavors and colors, and added sugar. Number 8, quit cooking meals every day. Do you really enjoy thinking of different meals and cooking every single day? If you dread going to the grocery store and scouring the internet for new recipes, why not make big batches of everything and freeze them for later? Make 2 lasagnas, a huge pot of soup, chicken legs, cookies, and casseroles. Or prep the ingredients and freeze them. Chop up all of your onions, spinach, peppers, and fruit all at once and freeze them. That way you won't waste any food, and if you stock up enough frozen meals, you have a whole variety to choose from on those busy days when you just don't feel like cooking. Now let's talk about quitting holding on to things that make you feel bad about yourself. Quit holding on to the fantasy life in your head if it doesn't actually reflect your current lifestyle. Pretending to be someone you're not drains you of your mental and physical energy and leaves you feeling pretty crummy at the end of the day. Here are a few other things you can consider quitting if they make you feel bad about yourself. Number 9, quit following the latest fashion trends. You could spend a small fortune each season keeping up with the latest trends in clothing, makeup, and hairstyles. And the worst part is that trendy clothes won't always suit you. They take up too much space in your closet, and you have to buy accessories like bags and shoes to match. Pick clothes in your favorite colors that you feel comfortable in and complement your body type, and just wear those. It helps to have a classic neutral wardrobe. Do you really need nail polish in 10 different colors when you tend to just use your favorite bottle over and over again? Number 10, you don't have to have a perfectly clean house that makes it look like nobody lives there. If you have kids and pets, you'll drive yourself crazy trying to keep a magazine-worthy home 24/7. Have a place for everything and allow some dumping zones like a large basket in the front hall, a junk drawer, and let kids keep their rooms the way they like. One benefit to buying less stuff is that you don't have to constantly clean and dust all of those knickknacks and fight with your kids about putting away all their toys. Number 11, quit fighting your body type. There are 3 main body types: curvy, slim, and muscular. You'll drive yourself crazy fighting your own natural tendency. Look at people you admire who share a similar body type, analyze how they dress, and aim to be the healthiest version of yourself. Otherwise, it's just a lifelong frustrating battle. Eating nutritious meals, exercising, and maintaining a healthy weight are admirable and worthy goals to optimize your heart, lungs, brain, and prevent diabetes. But it can't truly change your fundamental body type and proportions. When you lose weight, you're just a smaller version of yourself. A poodle will never look like a golden retriever, no matter how hard it tries. Number 12, you don't have to color your hair. One good thing about the pandemic was that we didn't have regular access to hairdressers, and some of us finally saw what our natural hair color really was. Think about all that money and time saved by embracing your natural hair color. By cutting out unnecessary toxic chemicals and special shampoos, your hair could become healthier and naturally beautiful. Number 13, stop fighting your natural hair texture. Forget about bringing pictures of JLo to your hairstylist if you have naturally tight curls. Look to people who have a similar face shape and hair texture and see what looks good on them. Ask them where they get their hair cut and cut out hundreds of hours straightening your natural curls or curling your naturally straight hair. Number 14, stop shopping for your fantasy self. Do you love buying beautiful fancy dresses, shoes, and expensive jewelry, but you work from home? Do you buy the latest running shoes endorsed by the world's greatest athletes, even though you barely walk? Buy things that actually suit your current lifestyle, not the one in your head. Number 15, stop buying the latest tech, gadgets, phones, computers. Technology moves so quickly. Is the iPhone 13 really that different from iPhone 14? Unless your profession demands it, you don't need to buy the best tech every time something new comes out. Number 16, stop overbuying furniture. How many chairs do you really need when the only one you sit on is that old, comfortable recliner? Do you really need a fancy 12-person dining room set and dinnerware when you don't entertain? Number 17, forget about having a guest bedroom. It seems like a shame to keep a room devoted to the off chance someone might want to stay with you. Think about the money you spend on furnishing it and the time spent cleaning it. What about repurposing the room for something that you'll actually use? Make it an office space, playroom, or room for your hobbies. Number 18, quit wearing high heels. Yes, high heels look amazing, but they also deform your feet and cause back and knee pain. Number 19, stop complicated skincare routines. There was a time when the 10-step Korean skincare routine was all the craze. If you find massaging all those serums with a jade roller a soothing part of nightly self-care, go for it. But dermatologists say that a simple cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen, and nightly retinol is often all you need. Number 20, end subscriptions to aspirational living like home decor magazines. Yes, those magazines have amazing pictures, but you notice that they make you want to buy more stuff and continuously make you feel that your house is dated? Do you really want to spend all your money and stress over renovating, moving, refurnishing, and repainting every few years as trends come and go? And it's bad for the environment to throw out perfectly good canvases just because they're not the right shade of brown. Number 21, stop struggling to keep house plants alive or buying high maintenance plants. Those beautiful flowering plants look so lush in the store, but if you don't have a green thumb, it's best to stick to less exciting, low maintenance plants that suit your environment. Don't buy tropical plants that need lots of sun and humidity if you live in the basement. It's disheartening to see something living wither away from neglect or too much water. Maybe consider an artificial plant or dried arrangement. Number 22, don't keep broken things or things that don't quite work the way you want them to. Get rid of things like broken appliances, pens that don't write well, paint that's the wrong color, old bed sheets, undergarments that are tight, have holes, or lost their elasticity, broken sports equipment and toys, and scratched non-stick cookware. It's already time-consuming to clean and put away the things that work well. Once you get rid of broken things, you'll feel a load taken off your shoulders knowing that you don't have to fix them. Number 23, quit buying multiples. Have you ever gone into a store and bought something you already have at home? Maybe you have a thing for black purses and you have 5 of them already. Why do we need to buy another cup when we already have our favorite mug at home? Or maybe you're looking for the perfect pair of scissors to replace the 3 others that don't really cut that well. It's fine to upgrade, but if you catch yourself buying the same thing over and over again, it's helpful to follow this rule. You can only buy something new if you're going to give away whatever it is you're replacing. One in, one out. We all know how difficult it is to get rid of our stuff. So by following this rule, we can become more conscientious consumers. And finally, number 24, stop buying food you don't like and throw out food you don't eat. Do you keep buying kale because you heard it's good for you, but you can't stand how bitter it tastes no matter how you cook it? Do you have packages of healthy food like wild rice or mahi-mahi frozen fish fillets, or sauces with a weird taste taking up valuable space in your kitchen? How about special occasion chocolates, candies, cookies, and wine that are probably stale and rancid? You don't have to eat everything given to you, and you don't have to eat certain foods just because they're healthy if you truly can't stand them. You're allowed to enjoy eating for the pleasure of eating. You don't have to waste your money buying gourmet food when a simple meal is what you crave. Let us know if you have any other tips in the comments section. Please subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any health how-to videos where we talk about easy ways to improve your health. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.